We have got some serious movement happening right now at Halas Hall, and you need to hear this. Just when we thought this offense was finding its groove on the lakefront, a sudden training camp setback has opened up a real battle in the trenches. Da Bears are dealing with a frustrating situation regarding a key starter, and it is opening a rare window for a veteran looking for a second chance in the Windy City. This unexpected twist could truly shift our opening week strategy on the offensive line right now, so stay perfectly tuned. Bears Nation, we've got some concerning news out of training camp that has everyone talking about our offensive line depth and the stability up front. Our presumptive starting left tackle for Week 1, Braxton Jones, suffered an injury during Thursday's practice and didn't return, then was conspicuously absent from Saturday's session with the rest of the team. Braxton has been a cornerstone for us, joining the team 4 years ago and playing all 17 games in his rookie season, establishing himself as the clear number one option at left tackle. His familiarity with Coach Ben Johnson's offense has been a major advantage. In his absence, the Athletics' Dan Wiederer reported that both Jedrick Wills Jr. and Kieran Amagaji practiced with the starting lineup. Wills, a former 10th overall pick from the 2020 NFL Draft, brings a compelling pedigree despite injuries derailing his career, having sat out the entire 2025 season. Amagaji, a third-round pick from the 2024 NFL Draft, unfortunately has been a significant disappointment, completely outmatched at the NFL level. As Chicago Bears fans, this recurring availability issue at left tackle is a constant worry. We've seen too many seasons impacted by offensive line instability, and the health of our Week 1 starter is paramount. What nobody's talking about is how this injury, even if it avoids being major, immediately opens a significant window of opportunity for Wills, who has been behind the 8 ball adjusting to a new team and complex offense after a year and a half away from the game. Can Jedrick Wills Jr.? What's genuinely surprising in this whole scenario is that Bears general manager Ryan Poles had already moved to shore up the left tackle position before Braxton Jones' latest setback, revealing just how concerned the front office has been with offensive line health. After Ozzie Trapillo's injury was revealed to be far worse than initially anticipated, Poles immediately re-signed Braxton Jones to a 1-year contract and brought in Jedrick Wills Jr. for competition. This proactive step underscores a long-standing vulnerability for this team, as consistent availability at left tackle has been a recurring problem. Wills, a former 10th overall pick from the 2020 NFL Draft with a stellar career on Alabama's offensive line, showed significant promise as a rookie. However, injuries derailed his progress, ultimately forcing him to miss the entire 2025 season to rehab from a 2024 injury. This history, combined with Jones's own struggles to stay healthy since playing all 17 games in his rookie year, means both primary candidates now carry significant question marks regarding their ability to be on the field. The truth is, Ben Johnson's notoriously complex offense demands continuity. Yet the Bears may find themselves forced to name a Week 1 starter based purely on who remains healthiest through camp. Meanwhile, the disappointment surrounding Kieran Amagaji, who despite incredible measurements and athletic testing, was completely outmatched in practice and during his few regular season snaps late in the 2024 season, suggests he may not even make the final roster, further highlighting the precarious depth at this crucial position. So we've covered the specifics of Braxton Jones' recent injury and the immediate changes we saw at practice. But now let's truly delve into what this means for our Chicago Bears moving forward. This situation isn't just a minor camp hiccup. It brings to the forefront the enduring question marks surrounding offensive line consistency, a vital component for any successful offense, especially as we approach Week 1 and look to build momentum. The immediate impact on our depth chart is obvious. Jedrick Wills Jr. and Kieran Amagaji aren't just getting reps with the starters. They're auditioning for a role that could define the early part of our season. If Jones can't go, Wills, with his Alabama pedigree and former first-round draft status, becomes the presumptive protector for our young quarterback. A significant shift given his recent year-and-a-half absence from the field and adjustment to Coach Ben Johnson's system. And this is the part that gets me. Any instability at left tackle directly affects upcoming games. Think about our early matchups. Facing aggressive defensive fronts demands cohesion up front. A new or less than fully prepared left tackle could lead to increased pressure, disrupted timing for our passing game, and compromise run blocking, undermining our strategic efforts. This isn't just about one player, it's about the entire offensive rhythm and play-calling philosophy. Furthermore, this uncertainty impacts our standing against division rivals like the Detroit Lions with their owner Sheila Ford Hamp and the Green Bay Packers. The NFC North is a grind, and a vulnerable offensive line makes every game tougher, potentially pushing our playoff chances further out of reach before the season even truly begins. We need confidence in that protection if we're to contend. This challenging situation, as unsettling as it is for our offensive line, undeniably presents a substantial opportunity for Jedrick Wills Jr. to finally live up to his initial draft expectations. His background as a 10th overall pick following an impressive collegiate career still hints at immense untapped potential, suggesting that if he can quickly shake off the rust from his extended absence and integrate fully into Coach Ben Johnson's intricate playbook, we could find a truly dominant blindside protector. This unexpected trial by fire could also spark a level of internal competition that ultimately elevates the performance of our entire offensive front. However, the path isn't without significant peril. The fundamental risk here is the sheer amount of time Wills has spent off the field. A year and a half is a long period for any player to miss, let alone for someone expected to step into a starting role without a full recovery and reacclimation period. His ability to withstand the physical demands of NFL trench warfare immediately, coupled with the mental challenge of a new, complex system, creates a precarious scenario. Many across the league are weighing in, with a common sentiment being that while Wills possesses tantalizing upside, his readiness for Week 1, given his layoff, remains a serious question mark. As for Kieran Amagaji, the consensus among analysts is that his struggles have been so profound, it's highly improbable he'll be a genuine contender for the starting left tackle spot, making him an unreliable fallback. And I cannot stress this enough. What we truly need is a player who can consistently perform. When we synthesize the news of Braxton Jones' recent injury with the immediate implications we've seen at practice, it becomes abundantly clear that this situation goes far beyond just a Week 1 starter decision. It's a pivotal moment shaping the Bears' offensive line strategy for seasons to come. This recurring vulnerability at left tackle has plagued our franchise for too long, underscoring a persistent need for reliable, healthy talent at a position vital for protecting our quarterback and dictating offensive rhythm. The bottom line here is this incident forces a definitive evaluation of Jedrick Wills Jr.'s potential, not just as a stopgap, but as a multi-year solution, especially after General Manager Ryan Poles already made moves to bolster the line post-Ozzie Trappilo's injury, demonstrating the front office's concern. For us as Chicago Bears fans, this situation naturally evokes a blend of familiar concern and cautious optimism heading into the season. The anxiety stems from yet another injury to a key lineman, reinforcing the historical struggle to maintain continuity and availability up front, which can derail any championship aspirations. However, the flip side is the genuine opportunity this presents for Wills to finally live up to his first-round pedigree and solidify a position that desperately needs a long-term anchor. If he can overcome his recent injury history and adapt to Ben Johnson's complex system, it could be the silver lining we've been searching for. This situation means the franchise must now consider if the long-term stability and health at left tackle will require further significant investment, potentially impacting future draft picks or free agent pursuits in the coming years.